This is going to be a very, very quick response video to a comment I received from Matt Bell on the Quiet Atheist's recent video about the so-called allegedly demon-possessed 6-year-old boy and his parents who've been taken into custody apparently for abusing him with cattle prods and depriving him of food and whatnot. And I had made a comment on his video saying, good video, and it reminds me that we can't take too lightly these accusations that have been flying around on YouTube made by theists of atheists being possessed by demons. And I made a video about that recently. I made it in the hot tub because someone had thought at one point that the one hot tub deliberations video that I made where I splashed around in the hot tub was audio only, that I could just be splashing around in the toilet. It could be toilet water. And so I thought, okay, screw you, I'll make a video from the hot tub. And I did, but the audio is really, really low. And it's too bad in one way because I would like to upload it, but it's inaudible almost. It's only audible to the point where I can make some notes and try to re-record the video. But in some regards, maybe that's not a bad thing, because I don't think that I was strong enough in my language talking about demon possession in that video, because I sort of wasn't thinking about the whole aspect of child abuse. Now, Matt Bell had said something to the effect that in my comment on the Quiet Atheist's video, I basically said that we shouldn't take these things lightly because some people actually act these things out. They will abuse their children based on their belief that there is such a thing as demons and they can possess people. And at the very least, if you're going to accuse someone of being demon-possessed, you damn well better at least be able to show that there's such a thing as demons. You damn well better be able to do that. Now, I'd said, that I wasn't strong enough in my language. We need to be ready to oppose and confront anybody who would suggest that there's such a thing as demons. Matt Bell had commented on my comment saying, basically, here is good reason why Capricious Black Box should not be considered as any kind of authority or rational mind on the topics of theism, atheism, etc., etc. Now, you'll notice one thing he didn't do in that comment. He didn't make an argument. He didn't confront any things that I said. Subsequently, I've watched the first half of his video response to the Quiet Atheist. I will admit, I haven't watched it in its entirety. I'm a man of limited time. I've got a whole bunch of things to do today, including jump in the shower. But I did want to take a moment to respond to what I have seen on Matt Bell's video. And I'm going to do what I did the other day, which was ill-advised. I'm going to foreshadow probably another video coming up, which will be a combination of the video I made in the hot tub the other night and my response to the Quiet Atheist's video and Matt Bell's video. It won't be today, so I don't want anyone to think that I'm doing some sort of a PR stunt here. I really just wanted to get this video uploaded and make an initial response while I'm thinking of it, and then hopefully I can get to the rest later. To Matt Bell, I would just say this. Matt Bell's video was basically that the Quiet Atheist is being irresponsible because he's acting on limited information, that we don't know everything about this story. All we know is that there was an abused boy, that much we know, but everything else is sort of alleged. Alleged that the parents, said that he was possessed and that's why they did these things. And that we don't even know what kind of, what they were. Were they Christians or were they some other sect of Christianity, or were there some other religion potentially? And that also he called into question the Quiet Atheist's admission that he hates religion. Now, I don't share that hatred that the Quiet Atheist puts forth, that he hates religion. I don't hate religion and I don't hate religious people. And I think Matt Bell is pushing things if he's going to make the assertion that the Quiet Atheist's hatred of religion could lead to some other 6-year-old boy being somehow harmed by ill-advised atheists. I don't think that's likely to happen in this day and age. But he goes on to make all these mamby-pamby equivocations about how, well, we don't know, it's not just Christianity that talks about demon possessions, and we don't know all the facts, and we don't know all the data, and it's good to be measured. Look, I agree with that in principle. In any given case, my comment was not directed at those parents specifically. I was not trying them. Right? This was not a court, a court of Mike here. I'm talking about the overall concept. And so there is enough evidence to say that there is a potential for parents specifically to abuse children and deprive them based on the notion that they are somehow demon-possessed. Even the notion of original sin leads people to abuse their children. We've seen this. This is in evidence. In this world where it can take just a quick call to social services from a neighbor and everybody reacts, protect the child first, and we don't even, the parents are guilty until proven innocent. I find it ironic that here's a guy who would talk about we need to get all the evidence and we need to be measured. Again, I'm not talking about walking into somebody's house and saying, you're going to jail now because we think that you believe your child is demon-possessed. I'm talking about the assertions that there is such a thing as demons and that they possess people and the potential for harm there, and that it needs to be countered on an empirical basis to say, no, no, no. If you're going to accuse people of being demon-possessed, you damn well better be able to prove and show somehow that there's such a thing as demons. All you've got to do is look at Jesus Camp or some of these videos. Do a damn YouTube video search for exorcisms. If you're going to tell me that that's not child abuse, to convince these children that there are demons in them and then bop them on the head and flail them around on the ground, and these poor kids are play acting because they know what kind of response is acceptable by the adults in the room, the people with all the power, right? The adults in the room. If you're going to tell me that that's not child abuse, or just do a Google search. Do a Google search. I invite you, Matt Bell, do a Google search for 1980 to 2013 for demon-possessed child, parents believe child demon-possessed, whatever you like. You'll find all kinds of stories that have come to a conclusion that we do know the results of. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. Look, I believe in being measured. I agree with you. I'm with you on that. But I don't think we can react strongly enough. I don't think we can react harshly enough when it comes to the potential of some innocent, defenseless child somewhere who's living with the people who should be his advocate and is being abused because those people, regardless of the religion, I don't care what the religion is, I don't care if they're irreligious and only believe in demons. That child needs our damn help. And those parents are misguided and probably insane. They probably need our help too. And I'm sorry, I will not back down on that. You're going to have to show me that this has never happened before I would back down on such a sentiment. You're going to have to show me that this has never happened. And when people run around on YouTube pointing fingers at atheists and saying, there's a devil in your head, you are demon-possessed, this is what I mentioned in a previous video, a dividing line. This is a demarcation that says you are not fundamentally the same as me. You are foundationally different than I am. And throughout history, that has been the impetus. That has been the thing that has allowed people to justify mass slaughters. The things that you mentioned in your video, Matt Bell, about people reacting irresponsibly, or people reacting to false sentiment, to irresponsible sentiment. That is what has allowed people to act in those manners, is to say, those people are subhuman, or those people are fundamentally and foundationally different than me, therefore it is acceptable to kill them, to remove them from society, or to give them different rights, etc., etc. And so I don't think we can act strongly enough when it comes to that. I'm going to upload this video. Hopefully I get to make another one on the subject very soon. Thanks for watching.